Welcome back everyone for an exciting Cobra Kai Season 5 watch party! The Producers Guild Awards just happened and the Cobra Kai creators, John, Josh, and Hayden, all showed up because Cobra Kai was nominated. While walking the red carpet, they talked to some media including Deadline and gave some important hints for Season 5. The first quote we'll look at is from John Hurwitz. He says that Season 4 was obviously a build-up to the All Valley tournament, but Season 5 is open-ended. No one knows where it's going. That is certainly true. While we have a few clues on how it will likely open, namely because of how Season 4 ended, we know Miguel is going to Mexico, Johnny is going after him, and Daniel brought Chosen in to help in the fight against Cobra Kai. Obviously, Season 5 will pick up with those stories. What he said next I find a little more interesting. He said there's a lot of insanity. What's key here is his use of the word insanity. It's a word John has used a few times before, but only once in relation to the show itself. While talking about how great Season 3 is, he specifically said the finale is insanity. Luckily, we've now seen the Season 3 finale, so we know what he was referring to. Most certainly for him, insanity is the massive fight in the house, followed by a big fight in the dojo and a flashback fight in Vietnam. Basically, what this means is big fights with multiple characters and a lot of chaos. So don't expect some tournament or something similar in Season 5. A tournament can be epic, but it's not insanity. It's worth noting a few other times John has used the word insanity while referring to the actual production of the show, and sometimes they had multiple units shooting at the same time. That's really the same thing. A lot of people in a lot of different places all doing stuff at the same time. It's insanity. This can give you a real clue as to the scale of Season 5. John also added if you're a fan of the franchise, maybe some familiar faces show up. Maybe not. Okay, he may as well just say Mike Barnes will be back, everyone. This line doesn't really make any sense unless he does come back. I do think Barnes may not be the only person. We've been waiting for Freddy Fernandez to show up, and Season 5 may be the perfect time. There could be other characters too, like Snake and Dennis. They're getting the band back together again. Let the good times roll. Now let's look at what Josh had to say. Luckily, they released a video of this.
The bad guys won in Season 4, so there's going to be some hell to pay, whether it's, more hellfire or some sort of retribution.
So he asserts the bad guys won. Now I've had some fun with this. I'm not sure this is how he meant it, but it is what he said. I do think the term hell to pay is Terry Silver expanding the dojo and is pissed that Daniel is ignoring the deal and instead staying open. Terry will make sure Daniel pays for backing out of the deal. Anyway, Josh goes on.
But the story is going to go in a very new way that I don't think anybody has predicted yet or can possibly predict.
You have to wonder, is he including me when he says that? I mean, I would like to think I can predict some of the things that'll happen. You can't get specifics. For example, no one could predict Miguel would drop out of the tournament to go find his father in Mexico. That's impossible to predict. However, you can get general predictions. Maybe you just thought Miguel wouldn't compete. That's vaguely right even if the specifics are wrong. I predicted Cobra Kai would win the tournament, and that definitely happened. This is an invitation to change your thinking. If he can assert so proudly that no one can predict what will happen, what we have to do now is think about what we couldn't predict. I tend to think that implies Cobra Kai going bigger than before. It's no longer just one dojo with one class. Now it's all through the valley. Cobra Kai is everywhere. It's a scale bigger than anything we've seen thus far. What is something you wouldn't predict that you now think may happen? I'm curious to hear what you all think about that. Finally, Hayden Schlossberg said we have an end in mind. How many seasons it takes to get there, we don't know. We're enjoying making it so much. If it gets tiring to us, we'll stop before that. We have a few more seasons already planned out. So from his statement of a few more seasons planned out, we can figure they are hoping for at least 7 or 8 seasons. They already finished Season 5, so he's talking about what's still to come. I'm not sure where the story will go, but you can imagine it will get bigger and bigger. So are you excited for what's to come? Let me know. I'm looking forward to reading your theories. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.